G'day, it's Mark, and welcome back to the channel. And in this episode on our USA 2026 road trip, we say goodbye to Dennis and his great collection of cars, and we head to see Sid in California. Sid owns new old stock Ford parts. Before we do that, though, we drop off the stuff that I've collected along the way on the road trip at my shipper in Richmond in California, before we head down to see Sid. So let's check it out. Okay, so we've got the Mercury bumper bar, the front bumper bar, the rear bumper bar for the 69XL. We've got the fiberglass car. I've got a whole lot of posters. Also the Crown Vic decor panel. Oh, I think that's that one there. And then one other long box, and then two boxes with cars and things like that. So there we go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes plus 3 bumper bars. Done. There goes my stuff. Hopefully I packed it all right. Okay, so the trip's almost coming to an end. It's been absolutely fantastic. Just dropped off all the packages at my shipper, so hopefully they'll arrive safely. They normally do, so that will be good. And it's nice to have all the stuff out of the back of the car, more room for the luggage, but also it's just good to know that, you know, it's potentially on its way to Australia. And just wanted to thank everyone for helping me out with the parts. You know, Tony for the front bumper bar for the Mercury, you know, Greg at Dacono for the rear bumper bar, and also Dennis for helping me as well, and gave me a few items, which was very generous, and helped me do the packing. So that was really terrific. So I really appreciate that, guys. Thanks very much. Now I'm heading to a place, it's like Ford new old stock. Dennis put me onto it, and I'm going to see if they've got a rear deck lid badge, trunk badge, boot badge, depending on what country you're from, for my 69 XL GT convertible. So they're down in San Jose, so let's go and check that out. I think that's the Golden Gate Bridge over there. I'm sure that is. I don't think we're going to be crossing that. It would have been nice, but it's always looks very nice when you drive over it. Traffic's often quite bad in San Francisco and the surrounds. I'm driving, it's 11:32, so I'm driving sort of out of peak hour, so that's good. And, you know, it's still moving, but there's a few little traffic jams along the way, as you can see on the sat nav. It's highlighting the orange or yellow or red, depending on the degree of traffic jam. But it's saying about 51 minutes till I get to the new old stock Ford place. This is cool. The Valiant convertible, or is it?
After 2 miles, keep left.
That's really cool. Love that. Cool. Check that out. How cool is that? Love it. The old Californian Highway Patrol. Very cool.
For half a mile, take the exit right, 383, Tully Road. Then, at the end of the road, turn right.
There's a load of Rivians. I really like the Rivians. I think they look terrific. Made in America too. So I'm at New Old Stock Only in San Jose, California, and just going to talk to Sid about his business. He's got a huge array of parts here. Let's check it out. G'day, Sid. How are you?
Good, good. Nice to meet you, Mark.
Yeah, you too. Can you tell us a bit about your business and how long you've been here, and I guess what you got in stock? Not down to the last part, but, you know, just give us an idea.
Well, we started this in 1989.
Yeah.
And we specialize in Ford, Lincoln, Mercury only, car, truck, and van.
Yeah.
We cover 55 through 2000.
Yeah.
And I'd say 95% of what we have is new original Ford stuff.
Right.
I sort of forewarned people that we started doing the Fords that nobody else wanted to do.
Yeah.
When you wanted to be in the Ford business, you did Mustangs.
Yeah,
You did.
that's true.
You know.
Yeah.
You did something other than the non-flashy,
the full-size cars,
the full-size stuff, and the vans, and nobody did trucks because they were farm equipment, and as Ford started to grow, and it started to change its thinking. So you started getting into the 73 to 79 stuff that has taken off tremendously. As a matter of fact, all Ford stuff, all truck stuff. You got a truck, if you're looking to restore something, trucks is a good bet right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have got a few. I've got a 57 Ford F-250.
Okay.
Which I've left like all the patina look, but I've mechanically it's been fixed up. And I've got an 86 F-250 460 Lariat.
Yep.
And
those have really taken off.
And when I bought mine, which I've had it for like probably 15 years, people weren't really, I bought it out of California. It was pretty cheap. No one was really collecting those bull-nose trucks, and I always thought they looked terrific. So I've got that. So, I think the trucks are terrific. I've always liked the big cars, like Lincolns, Mercuries, all that.
The land yachts.
Yeah, Galaxies, LTDs. I've got a stack of those sort of cars, and a few Thunderbirds and things. But I've always loved those big cars. So, business like yours is terrific. In fact, it just reminded me of a couple of other parts. I'm searching for an XL, just if everyone's watching this, I'm searching for an XL rear deck lid, the flip-up badge with the wreath under it. They're pretty hard to get, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
But if you have got one out there and you don't want the king's ransom for it, maybe reach out to the channel and let me know. A couple of other things that I just thought about then was I did a couple of wheel arch mouldings. Is that something? Are they hard to get to?
Yeah, those are the first to go. Really? That's the stuff that Dennis Carpenter's done a real good job of reproducing a lot of that stuff.
Does he do ones for 69 Fords? Or?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I do remember Dale's Manufacturing used to do the 69s. I don't know if they do them anymore.
Yeah, I noticed when I was at the wrecking yard in Colorado, I got a rear bumper off Galaxy 500 Fastback. So just talking before about the wheel arch mouldings on the 69 XL, because the one I saw at Colorado, because it's a base model, the wheel arch moulding only goes down halfway to like the crease.
And then there's an extension that goes to the fender and the rest of the body line.
Yeah. And I assumed that if you've got an XL, it'd just be one piece, would it? Or is it actually two pieces?
I'm not that good at that.
Okay.
At the details.
No, that's all right. But you don't have any in stock, do you?
No.
Because I was chasing, I think it's a right rear and a driver's side front.
Okay.
But it's got to be like an LTD or that level car, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And the thing about those are aluminum as opposed to stainless, so they're a little bit hard. They don't wear quite as well. No, and susceptible to damage and that sort of thing. Yeah. I noticed on the wall you got a few photos, and there's an Australian XP Falcon hardtop, which is kind of cool. Yeah. I shipped a customer something, and I used to always ask for pictures. Yeah. That board used to be full, and it's not as much anymore. Yeah. We use a lot of the pictures that are missing. Yeah. When people would ask. Yeah. Sure. So. And have you got how many parts would you actually have in stock, do you think, roughly? Well, I've got probably 60,000 different part numbers. Right. Wow. And that doesn't count the multiples. That doesn't count. Okay, right. Individual numbers, yeah. And what about, do you sell mostly online? Is that what we mostly online. Okay. A lot of eBay stuff. And you ship around the world? Anywhere that brown truck goes, we ship. The UPS. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll put your card in there. I'll just overlay that on the vision so people can get in touch with you if they're after anything in particular for Ford, Lincoln, or Mercury between those year models that you said. And I guess people like you, Sid, are really important to the industry because you had the foresight to actually put some of this stuff away, like when people weren't thinking about it. And Big M and others like Murray Park are the same. They did it when it wasn't the most popular. It wasn't a Mustang, a Camaro, or whatever. So I appreciate that compliment because when you're in it, you don't feel quite the same. It's I've had people often say, well, you help us out, and so that's always good
great
to hear. Yeah.
So thanks, Sid, and I'll certainly I'll be in touch if I'm chasing any parts down, and I suggest other people do the same. So thanks very much.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
very much. Well, almost always.
Yeah, one-man shop.
So what happens is the days just aren't long enough.
Yeah.
So you've got this situation where you're trying to buy as much as you can buy.
Yeah.
And you're trying to get it inside so that you can stack it
and have it in some order where you can get to it. Yeah.
So what you see here to the left anyway.
Yeah.
Is those are all fans and units, and these are all hose power steering hoses.
Right.
These are all radiator hoses, upper and lower.
Yep. You got window regulators there, I can see.
And this is all. There was a place in San Jose that did nothing but Thunderbird parts.
Right.
He was a wrecker.
Yep.
Called T-Birds only, Mayfair Auto Wreckers.
Right.
And when he went out of business in 2000 or decided to sell, I bought everything that he had.
Stock. Yeah,
new, used.
All right.
Nobody's remaking, regulators for, so I do have some used stuff.
Yeah, sure. Where you just can't get there's nothing available.
Yeah.
And did you buy them off dealerships, like, their old parts department and that sort of stuff? Right.
Yes. Okay. That's before COVID hit and they changed their distribution.
Right.
Got rid of a bunch of dealers that had been around forever.
Oh, right.
So it's quite different.
Makes it hard now. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have the
now it's a big distribution center or something, is it? Right. Okay. Yeah, it's way of the world, unfortunately, isn't it? But it's amazing what you got here.
But the order, if you can imagine, the order it's filed away the same way that Ford does its numbering system.
Yes. Yeah.
So the first rows are 1 through 6, which would be wheels to engines.
Yep.
And then the next aisle, as we walk through, the second aisle will be 7,000 to 12,000, which are transmission parts to
all right
distributors.
Yeah.
And then 13,000. The next aisle is 13,000 to 16,000, and that's headlight buckets and just
actuators and all that kind of stuff.
It'll make sense, but that's how I have it.
Yeah.
And the stuff that you see in a box.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
You have to try and think about the most common things. So these individual boxes have been inventory.
Yeah.
And if we go and look in the computer, if you looked up a part number, it would tell you where it is.
Okay.
And that's compliments of this company that used to be in business called Green Sales.
Right.
And they have provided parts for people forever.
All right. That's terrific.
And the downstairs mirrors the upstairs.
Right.
In terms of the numbering system.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
These are all hubcaps between those and these.
Yes. Wow. That's terrific.
And when you come down here, I mean, this is the rest of the T-Bird stuff.
Right. That you bought off that guy.
Yeah. Those window regulators, vent windows. Just.
You have tail lights and everything else, wouldn't you? Yeah.
Yes. These are all tail lights.
Right.
These are all, and these 98% of these are new tail lights.
And do you list them on eBay and that sort of thing as well? Or?
Yes.
You do, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The problem is, part of the conundrum is when you cover 55 through 2000, it's kind of, you try and get a little bit of this in there.
It's everything, isn't it? Yeah, you can't list every single item.
I
mean, I have to say, I've seen some people that have, similarly large numbers of parts, but you at least have it all organised to a large degree, and you've mirrored the Ford system, so you've got a logical way of being able to retrieve it. So I think that's the challenge I've seen, where people have thousands and thousands of parts, but it's so they kind of know in their head where things are. Customer rings up and says, I need a whatever, they can go and get it, but it's a lot of it's in their head, you know.
Yeah, and I would like to think that the way that I have it laid out and in the computer, that someone could come in and run a business.
Right. Yeah.
It may take them a little
bit to learn it, but it's still, it's like if they went to a Ford parts department, they had to learn the same system, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrific.
So,
wow.
And these were all drums and stuff that I got from and used axles that I bought with the T-Bird stuff in 2000.
Right. Yeah. Well, that saved 25, 26 years of wear and tear. And a lot of it would have been melted down, wouldn't it? And become new Hyundais and Kias.
And this is the row 17 through 19.
Full instrument panels.
And speedometers. And,
right, cool.
You know,
it's terrific. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Just trying to, you know.
It goes back a fair way, doesn't it? It goes back a long way, I can see.
It does. It's
amazing.
This is 4,600 square feet.
If you like collecting Ford's parts boxes, if you're a big fan of those.
Yes.
I always keep my boxes. So you've got plenty of those, that's for sure. Wow. It's terrific.
I still got, you know, I'm always straightening and always trying to, you know.
Yeah.
And then this is all of the bulk stuff. This is...
like bumpers and
hoods and doors. And
so new and used.
Mostly on the sheet metal stuff. Most of it is a lot of it's used.
Yeah, but good
use. Yeah, I mean,
rust free.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, 71, 73 Cougar hood. I mean, you're not gonna find that anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are grills.
Yeah.
Those are used grills. These are all, for the most part, new grills.
Oh yeah. Terrific. I mean, I probably bought stuff off you over the years. You know, I'm sure I have. Yeah, I'm sure I have. I'm sure I have. In fact, I bought. I've got a 72 LTD. My dad's had. Well, my dad's passed away, but he had it for like 20 years, and that had the flip-up badge.
Okay.
You know, with the wreath under it, and I bought a brand new old stock one in a box like 20 years ago or something like that. You know,
20 years ago, they were readily available.
Yeah. And they weren't too expensive. Like they were, you know, it was about $100 or something like that. You know, back then. You don't have a 69 bumper there, do you?
No.
Just out of interest.
A front one or rear?
Rear one.
No.
Because I'd looked on eBay and none of them were listed. That's why I was happy my friend Greg in Dacono salvaged, was able to take one off a car that he had there, which it's got a bit of a dent in it, but it's quite fixable. So that's terrific.
You guys don't have the EPA on you?
Well, we do have an EPA, but I mean it's not that intrusive in terms of, you know.
Well, they've shut most of the.
Oh, you mean the chrome platers down? Yeah, they have had an impact on that for sure. The quality of chrome now is not as good as it used to be because of the chemicals they used to use, and it's a bit like lead in petrol in a way, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I've got bumpers up there. I had a guy looking for a '68 Mercury bumper.
Right.
And I had a bumper that I must have gotten 15 years ago out of the junkyard.
Yeah.
And it was kind of dull, and I put some polish and some light steel wool.
Came up nicely.
It came out beautiful.
Yeah, the quality of the chrome was much, much better then. Yeah. Much, much better. Like many things in the world, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think the great thing about this is pretty well all this would have been made in USA back in the day, wouldn't it?
Pretty much.
Not everything. Yeah. But that's again, it'd be nice to sort of replicate that situation. But because that's the unfortunate thing is there's a lot of spare parts these days that are available online, made in other places, and then the quality's just not there. I'm sure.
But it's better than nothing.
It's better than nothing, and I guess you can modify it. But often it's not just a plug and play. You can't just. Whereas you get a new old stock, you just put that in place. It's 100%.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And I've had to change my thinking.
Yeah.
Because like I said, sometimes being able to get something is better than...
Absolutely. Gives you, you're right. And I in my radiator for my 58 Ford truck, you know, we bought that, says, yep, fits the truck, no problem. When we go to bolt in, the holes are in completely different spots.
Oh,
you know?
Now, I don't subscribe to a reproduction part that is not an exact replication.
Yeah.
Because those holes are important.
Yeah, there's a lot of parts that aren't exact, you know, which is one of those things. So, but we modified it, we made it work, you know, it was fine. But you don't expect to have to do that. I know you've got these grills here too.
Yeah.
What are they? Are they LTD or?
Those are, I think those are Granada grills.
Ford Granada, yeah, okay. Like the mid-70s kind of Granada.
Yep, 75.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've spent the last 6 months straightening, it may not look like it, but straightening things up so that I can walk past. Because for a while, I couldn't even get back there.
Yeah. Yeah,
you know.
And I think when you're a one-man band, that's the other thing, you know, the phone rings, you're in the middle of doing something, phone rings, you've got to stop, and then you've got to go, okay, I've got to remember what they asked for, and I've got to ship that out, and, you know, I sort of observed that with a lot of guys like you, and, you know, I know it's really busy, but I think, you know, hats off to you for...
and these are all moldings, all of these are moldings.
Like the stainless or the aluminium, yeah. Like the trims, yeah. And you've also got
these are used.
You've got door trims and things as well, haven't you? And panels, so that's amazing. All right. Well, Sid, thanks very much for showing us around. I really appreciate it.
Oh, my pleasure.
You know, I'll give you a link to the channel, and you can check yourself out. You look good on camera, so you'll be fine.
Oh, thank you.
And like I say, people who are looking for parts.
Or someone's looking to be in the Ford business.
Yeah. It's tremendous what he's got here. So, yeah, highly recommend it. Sid was a terrific guy. And certainly if you're after any new old stock Ford, Lincoln, Mercury parts, definitely check him out. I've got his card details there. So, yeah, look him up. Nice guy, and had the foresight to start collecting a lot of those parts when no one else was. And so he's got stock that, you know, it's quite rare and hard to find. So anyway, if you like that little episode, please do give it a thumbs up. Hit the hype button as well. Just means more enthusiasts like yourself get to see the video, and it might help them out as well. And above all, please hit that subscribe button with the bell notification. That way you're notified of episodes as they're released. So thanks very much, and we'll see you next time. Bye. It's pretty cool. This is near Sid's workshop on Mercury Sable. Rented one of those when they were new, back in about 1988. Yeah, cool. Here's another Sable in really good condition. Outside Hobby Lobby. I guess that's the demographic, right? Very cool. I'd like a Sable. I think they look really nice. I like the earlier one better with the vertical stripes in the tail lights, but still, it's pretty cool. Yeah, the early one looks better. You can see some similarities to the Australian Fairlane and the roofline there at the back. It's cool. I'm still chasing that rear deck lid badge. New old stock, or in very good condition for a 1969 Ford XL GT. It's part of my convertible restoration project. If you have one of those, please get in touch through the channel.